In less than 20 minutes, all the FUD is gonna be dead. It's about time that we rise to facts and not FUD. It's almost 1 a.m. Central Texas. I don't care how long it takes. That's why we rested a bit, because this is amazing and extremely important for the entire crypto.com holders and Cronos investors. What is going on, guys? And welcome back. We're live because in less than 20 minutes, finally, what I knew, what I know, and what is gonna happen gonna give us a lot of relief and exactly significance of why I belong to this community and why many loaded lions, many tectonic investors, many Crocon holders, many beautiful people who follow this chain and follow me, which I am honored to be part of this. 24 hours ago, I just tweeted. It was tough. I was getting calls from content creators. I was getting tweets from content creators. I was getting message from people saying, "Are we dead? Are we done? Is this over for crypto.com?" And I'm like, aren't you seeing all the amazing things they're doing? Just letting a couple of footers destroy your standing, destroy your balance. Have they put some time to understand what's going on? I don't know everything, guys, but one thing I know, I don't think Chris is stupid. I think these guys and the team are doing somewhat of a good job by achieving and accomplishing so much in so little time. So either this is gonna be the best cryptocurrency CEO interview we've seen AMA, or the start of something bad for crypto.com. And believe me, I think it's gonna be the first option. Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel, turn on those notification bells, and welcome aboard, my friends. This stops here. This stops here. It's insane that the FUD in crypto, it comes to a point that everyone wants blood and more blood and more blood and more blood and more blood, man. The fact that Terra Luna collapse is not healthy for the industry. 3 Arrows, FTX, Alameda is not healthy, and now we want crypto.com too. Well, 15 minutes remain. What is going on, everybody? And welcome aboard. I'm ready, baby. I'm ready. So I'm sure that you know by now. We got a tweet from the man himself, the boss, crypto.com CEO Chris, a couple hours ago. I saw that tweet and I'm like, there it is. There it is. That's it. Exactly what we needed. So he's gonna be speaking. There's already a couple thousands of people there waiting on the crypto.com official channel. So whatever you want to watch it here, there is up to you. I'm blessed to have you here. And it's super late, but I mean, I was able to sleep a couple of minutes, before this. So I'm excited. I gotta tell you guys, there's people that are looking for this for more levels, and there's content creators that have changed their mind for this too, because they now support crypto.com. So I'm pretty happy. As you know, there's a link where you can submit your questions. So I'm sure they're already bombarded by so many different questions right now, and that's exactly what we want. So who is ready, man? Who's gonna be speaking? Well, the CEO of the company that's been bombarded with FUD. That's who's gonna be speaking. All right. So let me just show you the price at this time. We went very low, but I think as the interview is coming right now, the price, it seems to be getting a spike, which makes total sense. The lowest we reach right now is 0.5. So we went pretty low, right? I mean, prior to the interview, but there's a clear representation of, as the price goes up above, it's because people are now saying, "Oh boy, our Chris is gonna say something exciting," and I'm all obviously totally for it. So welcome everybody. Good morning. Yeah, it's 12:47 here. So what do you guys think he's gonna say? He's gonna basically, let me read this to you guys. A lot has happened in the last week. A lot. And there's a lot of reasonable questions that we wanna address, right? Please join our CEO right now. So here it comes. This is it, everybody. This is really it. And I'm pretty sure that debt is gonna stop here and it's not gonna advance any further. And everybody's looking at this, right? Even CC, I mean, tweeting right now. He's talking about FTX at this time. It is what it is, right? Oh baby. Now let me show you Chris, the CEO. We're ready for this, guys. We're ready for this. So looking forward to the live AMA with our awesome community. See you in 4 hours. So I'm ready, Chris. Whenever you want, baby. Whenever you want. Exactly what you needed to do. Exactly what you needed to do, man. We're ready. Less than 15 minutes, everybody. 24 hours ago, guys. 24 hours ago, I seem to be one of the few Crow content creators standing strong. I was alone, guys. I was really alone. But you know who never left me? The real loyal community who's watching me right now. That's the person who, I mean, that's the people who really never left me, because I just got the most highly tweeted and liked post ever. And it had to be about crypto.com. I love it, man. Many took the easy path, FUD, but not me. Because, guys, all the facts, all the evidence, all the progress, all the achievements, all the milestones, it just makes total sense to me. Makes total sense to me. There's no reason why FUD about this one, to be honest with you. So, I mean, this week is going to be pretty insane. 10 minutes, guys. 10 delicious minutes to start this thing. I'm excited and ready, guys. Let's go. Mommy of the Alka, JV, welcome everybody. Happy to have you here in the house. It's not over. It is not. Oh, yeah, it is not. That I can tell you. It is not, that I can tell you, guys. The market's doing okay. And I'm not gonna. Oh, yes. Exactly what we needed right now. Exactly what we needed right now. Some delicious fireworks in the price. Yes. Prior the interview, I'll take it. You can easily see all these bulls coming in and buying. Come on, baby. Give it to me. I'm ready for the massacre here of the shorts. Massacre of the shorts. Look at Bitcoin also. Oh, look at this, my fellas. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. FTT, even FTT is garbage, so I'm not gonna pay attention to FTT, but there you go. 10 minutes, baby. Let's go, guys. 10 minutes to start. Crow pumping. You know it, brother. You know it. So, everything is functioning. Everything is ready. Let's go. Let's actually go, guys. Yes, my friends. Because they fought us for so long. They fought us for so long. And it's time for us to really understand, for the man himself at the top. And I mean, really, I think it's a first one for crypto.com, because I haven't seen them in this position ever. In the first bear market that they had with the community as the Cronos chain. So now they have way more. They have way more to lose, way more to gain, and obviously, I think they want to do this for the entire community. I mean, why not? So it is their time to shine. It is their time to shine, to be honest with you. So you better come with all the guns ready, Chris. I'm ready for you, baby. I'm ready for you. So we're gonna start melting. We're gonna start melting some faces, that I can tell you. Ready to melt some faces right here. Ah, man. This is amazing. This is amazing. Watch your guru. Binance to launch industry recover funds to assist big project liquidity crisis. Oh, wow. Even Binance coming in clutch too right now. What's up, everybody? We're almost there. We're almost there. So go ahead and grab some popcorn because this is gonna get intense. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get intense. Nice. There you go. Trying to make sure audio was working well, and it's working well. Perfect. Just wanted to check that for you guys, and putting it right here because we're ready to go. 8 minutes, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for going live. Appreciate it, Ellen. Reporting to the crypto.com army right here. Actually, I also want to check tectonic. Can we make some noise in the house for Cronos chain tokens, please? Where are we at, everybody? Where are we at? Where's my Cronos chain army, my VVS, my tectonic, my MMF, my Ferro protocol, my dark crypto? Where are you guys, everybody? Welcome aboard. Oh, man, there it is. So still down, still down. It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. No worries. Man, believe it. And I'm going to tell you before we start to celebrate this amazing moment with all of you, I'm going to tell you a surprise that I just got in my email. Guess what? I think I was just reached out by Cronos Labs, Cronos Chain. They selected my video as the winner when I made a video explaining about Cronos 2.0, the roadmap. I won, guys. And the guy told me that he's going to talk to me about the ambassadorship. No way. It seems that I think I may be a Chrono Chain ambassador, man. No way. That's so cool. I'm so happy. That is incredible. And what an honor. Right? If that happens, because I was just reached out by them before I was going to bed for 1 hour because I'm here up for you guys, for everybody. So it may be that I'm an ambassador guy for Chronos Chain. And if that's the case, hopefully you don't get tired of me too quickly. We're going to be doing fantastic, guys. So welcome aboard. 6 minutes, guys. Get ready for this. 6 minutes. Appreciate that a lot, guys. Welcome. How's the price? Oh, baby. Give it to me. Yes. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh! I cannot clap too hard because people are sleeping, but come on, baby. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Price doing exactly what I was expecting it to do. Price is doing exactly what I was expecting it to do. Huge news. What's going on, my Luis? Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Mommy of the Aka. We're here, brother. We're here. 5 minutes to go. 2,000 people waiting on the crypto.com. It's totally perfect. Love it. And some friends here because they want the flavor of yours truly. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, man. I'm so happy people are replying and going to this, guys, honestly. Here's the time where FUD goes to die, guys. So if you never heard Chris speak, well, you will today. You will today. It's been a long day. It's been a crazy long day. I can guarantee you, man. It's been a crazy long day. And after this, I'm going to sleep like a baby, man. But it's going. It's the momentum. 4 minutes, guys. Come on, brother. I'm expecting you to have your AirPods and ready to go. I don't know how long you're going to take answering this. Maybe 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 50 minutes. Who cares? We're here. We are here celebrating this stuff. So just to let you know, guys, it's almost 1 a.m. and there's about to be 400 people watching plus 2,000 people reading. So it's going to be a roughly easy 10,000 people live combined. We're the crazy Cronos holders. We're the crazy Cronos holders ready to rumble. And we shouldn't be embarrassed of that. Because one day, when we have the next billion users coming at us, they're going to learn from us. And they will never see what we went through. They will never see what we went through, guys. And it's been tough. It's been tough. Price is going up, guys. Let's go. Nice price reversal. Look at this price reversal right now. Even Bitcoin. Ooh, I'm looking at the 1 hour from 15,800 to 16. That is not bad, baby. Look at that bull candlestick, everyone. That is not bad at all. Yes, 1 a.m. is the time. 1 a.m. is the time. Let's go. 3 minutes, everybody. 3 minutes. Almost to be time for this battle to come. All the answers to the questions that we need. The $400 million, the Shiba Inu, the full audit report. It's all in his hands. And he's about to tell us why. They're all pumping. 2 minutes. It's coming up. Let's go ahead and invite more people in the house, everybody. Don't forget to smash the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those beautiful notification bells. All the FUD ends now, guys. Let's go. All this FUD ends now. And of course, I'm going to mute. I'm not going to speak at all. I'm just going to let him talk, right? I'm not going to really speak. If I speak, just few very brief moments, but we're here for him. I'm one of you. This one, I'm not interrupted. I'm not interrupting here. I'm just so be ready to listen to the man himself. Less than 2 minutes. This is going to be what makes it or breaks it for the FUD. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this, if done well, if done properly, if done professionally, you win the entire market with this. Chris, you have a chance to change the way FUD is going. You have a chance to change the price of crypto.com very nicely. You have a chance here, Chris. Stay in the facts, the progress, and the milestone. That's it. You have a chance. 1 minute. Yeah, it's going to be a make or break for the FUD right now. Easy make or break, no problem. Easy make or break. So, here it comes, everybody. Less than 1 minute. Here it comes. Waiting for crypto to come. They're coming now. They're coming now. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Let's go. Let's go, Crow. Price doing well. Very good. It's coming now. Waiting. Almost to be there. Not sleeping yet. Team not sleep, baby. Team not sleep until this gets resolved. The FUD is gonna get resolved today. The FUD is gonna die today. Make or break for crypto.com happening now. Happening now. So many livelihoods depend on this crypto exchange. I'm not kidding you guys. I know it's fun, the blood, but we want crypto exchanges to thrive, not to die. Waiting on it. Waiting on crypto. There it is. There it is. It's live now. It's live now, and it's on them now. It's live. They're about to start. They're about to start, everybody. There it goes.
Thank you so much to everybody who's joined us here on our live AMA with Chris. We We're so excited to have taken your questions from earlier today. We're also going to take a bunch during the live chat. So if you have additional questions, feel free to add them into our YouTube. I'm going to hand over to Chris now.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this quickly set up AMA. It has been an insane week in crypto space. I'm sure you guys been following this 24/7. Everybody was truly shocked with the collapse of FTX. And when I look at what's happening on Twitter, I can see a lot of anger, disappointment, and disbelief. And I completely understand where you guys are coming from. I am in shock myself that it turned out to be this way. And I think everybody agrees that this sets back the industry a good couple of years in terms of our reputation, the efforts we put in, and trust was damaged, if not lost. So in this kind of tumultuous times, what we need to do is focus on rebuilding this trust. And I think people are way past taking anybody's word for granted. People want to see actions. So as a company, as a brand, and as this team has always focused on not on what we do, what we say, but on what we do. And just look at how we behaved in this in last week. We immediately announced that we're going to provide audited proof of reserves, and our teams are working on this 24/7 with an external auditor. We the following day, we've committed to show our reserves. And within 5 hours from that announcement, we've published it. So everybody can see the addresses and transactions going in and out. And most importantly, you could see that our platform is performing kind of business as usual. People are depositing, people are withdrawing, people are trading. There is pretty much normal activity, just at a heightened level. But it's not only important to look at how a certain company behaves during times of such stress. I think it's important to look at how we behave over the last couple of years and what actions we've taken as a company. So today, Crypto.com is the single most regulated company in this space with highest number of licenses and registrations from tier 1 jurisdictions. We're talking about US with CFTC and a money transmitter license, Europe with e-money license, registrations in the UK, France, and a number of other markets. Canada, we've got a deal with the regulator there. Singapore, we're one of the first companies to be granted a crypto license under the PSA Act by one of the most stringent regulators in the world, the MAS. We've got regulated entities in Australia, in South Korea. So basically, we are covering the whole world in tier 1 jurisdictions as a licensed, regulated business. This is very important in building trust and making sure that everything is run properly. At the same time, we also lead the market in terms of security certifications and privacy certifications. We were the first company to get ISO certified in this space. We have the highest tier 4 NIST ranking. We've got trust marks, 2 trust marks from Singapore that cover privacy and cybersecurity. We are leading the way in compliance, in security, and privacy. This is extremely important for everybody to understand that we've acted as a responsible, regulated player since our inception. We are a global alliance partner of Visa, a tier 1 financial institution. We operate the largest Visa crypto card program in the world today. It's a stable, regulated business. And everybody needs to look at the actions we're taking now to push for transparency and the actions we've taken in the last couple of years in terms of compliance and cybersecurity is our foundational layer. Now, everybody also should pay attention to what is the actual business. People are asking about the differences between us and players like FTX. These are businesses in the same industry, but they operate completely differently. We've got more than 70 million people on our platform globally who downloaded our app. And our business model is actually very simple. We provide access to the masses to digital assets and take a fee for it. And we've generated for the last 2 years over $1 billion in revenue each in 2021 and in 2022. And we reinvested that revenue into building this compliant, secure infrastructure so that everybody can have a safe and trusted place to trade, to store, to pay with crypto, to basically get full access to this ecosystem. And if you look at the nature of the business, it's really very simple. Give access, charge a fee. We never engaged as a company in any irresponsible lending practices. We never took any third-party risks. We do not run a hedge fund. We do not trade customers' assets. We always kept one-to-one reserves, and it's also true today, and very soon we'll prove it with the audited one-to-one proof of reserves report. So I think it's also important to understand that if you look at FTX, list of creditors, probably 100,000 customers. They are typically semi-pro, pro traders. A big chunk of this population is on Twitter, and a big chunk of this population has funds stuck on FTX. It's a completely different business when you're serving pro traders on a derivatives platform versus onboarding 70 million individual customers who predominantly buy and hold. So I want everybody to understand that these are completely two different businesses that are operating in the same space with different focus, different infrastructure, different approach to security, different approach to regulation, and just a different mindset about the business. We are not traders. We are not a hedge fund. We live to give people access to cryptocurrency and take this industry to complete global adoption. So what is going to happen forward is we will just continue with our business as usual, and we will prove all the naysayers, and there is many of these right now on Twitter and over the last couple of days. We'll prove them all wrong with our actions. We'll continue operating as we have always operated. And we'll continue being the safe and secure place where everybody can access crypto. And by the way, there's this debate whether people should be keeping funds on exchanges or withdraw it. I would like to remind everyone that since 2020, we've got Crypto.com DeFi wallet, which is non-custodial. We spent 2 years building and improving it. You can actually link it for your custodial wallet with your non-custodial wallet, and you can withdraw funds to your non-custodial wallet and control the keys. It's a very simple experience. It's as good as it gets in terms of non-custodial wallets. More than 5 million people already downloaded it. So if you guys are looking to move to a setup where you control your coins in a non-custodial wallet, I highly recommend you to download Crypto.com DeFi wallet today. We fully support this movement and the movement of decentralization. So this is the first 10 minutes of an introduction. I wanted to give everybody a brief overview of how we are different and what we are doing to make sure that everything goes well. And now I would like to move on to the Q&A. Steve.
Awesome. So again, thank you to everybody who sent in questions. We literally got hundreds and hundreds of questions. We've tried to boil them down to their essence so that we can get to everybody's questions as quickly as possible. The first one, I think, Chris, you addressed it a little bit. Maybe you have some more to add to it. How are we different from FTX?
All right. So essentially, there are two business models in the cryptocurrency space, right? One is the brokerage model where our platform, for example, is a counterparty to the transaction. And every time our users buy or sell crypto, we immediately hedge their position to have zero market risks, and we take a fee for providing the access to it. This is 95% of our business. That's also 95% of business of Coinbase. And the other model is taking a fee on exchange where people trade hundreds of millions of dollars. High volume traders, fees are a couple bips and whatnot. So those are the two business models. And we focus on the retail part of the business. Our exchange, while growing fast, and we just launched our Gen 3 version of the exchange, which got a lot of great features and even lower fees. It's growing nicely, but it's still a small portion of our business. Retail access to 70 million people, this is our core. So it's completely different compared to FTX. I already addressed the issues of mixing up hedge fund business together with an exchange. I think it's a terrible idea. It should be outlawed. I already addressed the irresponsible lending practices of some of the companies that blew up in May. We've never done any of this. We are very conservative, and we like our business to be simple.
So perfect segue to the next question, which is, what are crypto.com's main sources of income and profit?
Again, it's the fees our users pay whenever we give them access through fiat or crypto trading. We've got also some smaller revenue streams. For example, our crypto.com Pay solution, where merchants accept cryptocurrency as a form of payment for their goods, and we charge 50 basis points for providing the service and subsequently converting it to fiat for them. But majority of it is just a global access to retail.
Awesome. A lot of people, the whole industry is talking about proof of reserves. We're preparing a third-party audit right now. A lot of people wanted to know, can you elaborate on the details of what'll be in that audit?
Right. So the objective of the audit is to verify independently that every single coin that we have on the platform is matched by our reserves. And if you want to get a look of how this type of report look like, you can go to Kraken website. They've been doing this for many years. For our report, we will push extremely hard to do it within 30 days. If it can be done faster, we will do it faster. But you guys have to understand, these are audit firms. They don't operate on crypto speed. We need to onboard. We need to agree on the scope, and we need to complete this, right? And this is a large-scale platform, right, with fair amount of scale, right? So I assume that if we manage to cut a week from this, that would be great. But I would not expect this to be any faster. And I understand everybody wants it. I want it too. If there was a physical way of publishing this today, I would publish it today, because I know that everybody wants to just relax. Me too. But you guys need to wait for people who work at different speed than all of us.
Yeah, you've just addressed the second question, which is everyone wants to know, can we get it this week? But as you just said, really hard to do that.
We will do our best to push for it as much as possible. You guys also need to remember that after the events of last week, there's quite a number of other exchanges who are also working on it. I think actually this is a very positive development, that every single exchange that has some basic scale in terms of multiple billions of dollars in AUM, every single one will have to have it and will have to publish. And we will push super hard for this, and we will make sure that it's required by law in every jurisdiction that is a tier one jurisdiction. We've already went through a lot of these processes with multiple regulators, so we run like this, right? But not everybody in the industry today runs like this. So we have to make sure collectively, as an industry, that this is that there's full transparency. Otherwise, it's going to be extremely hard to restore the trust that was lost last week.
So moving on to the next question. On Friday, we released our cold wallet addresses, and a lot of people were talking about that 20% of the reserve is in SHIB. Can you explain that? A lot of people were wondering, how does that happen?
Well, it's one-to-one, right? So we store whatever our customers buy. And it so happens that last year, Doge and Shiba were two extremely hot meme coins. And people bought a lot, and they're holding it. They didn't sell it. So as long as our users are holding, we'll be holding it. We have no control over what you guys buy. You buy it, we will store it, we'll keep it safe for you, and that's it. So I want to make it clear for everybody that those are not our funds. Those are client funds, right?
Perfect. So another, FUD and stuff like that that's been going around, people are asking, is it true that you've stopped withdrawals?
This is absolutely not true. We're operating as usual. Again, there is a heightened level of activity, which means higher trading volumes, more revenue for us, also higher number of deposits and withdrawals, and we are operating as usual with higher levels of activity. What you will see is that customer service tickets, there's some backlog there, so we're working super hard on making sure that you get answers from customer service in a timely manner. But withdrawals are absolutely core, and withdrawals are working and will always be working. This is absolutely fundamental. So every time you see somebody on Twitter saying that, withdrawals are not working, please double check, because they are working. You go to status.crypto.com and you can see status in real time of all the services. So I recommend you guys take a look at it. This week, there are only 3 coins where we stop withdrawals. One is Gala, which is a security institution a week ago, and 2 coins called SRM and Ray that are tied to FTX very closely. So we want to protect our users and progressively remove this type of assets from our platform altogether.
Moving on to the next question. Several influencers on Twitter have been saying crypto.com is in financial trouble. What do you have to say to them?
This is not the first time that people are saying things about crypto.com. They've been saying it for a few years, right? And what I can say is that we will do what we've always done. We will prove people wrong with our actions and not our words. So in a couple of months, all these guys are going to look really, really bad for throwing allegations that have absolutely no substance. Right? Well, as a company, we not only have one-to-one reserve coverage, we also have a tremendously strong balance sheet. So we will continue operating as usual, and we will prove people wrong. I'm looking forward to it more than anything else.
Did crypto.com have any exposure to Luna? That was a really popular question.
Luna, we've been very transparent. We had 0 exposure to Luna. And this comes from the conservative way in which we run and operate this business. So first of all, we do not lend to third parties. This has been the source of collapse of companies like Blockfolio and Celsius, right? And we do not take counterparty risk of any sort like this. And secondly, we've never had any exposure to USD. We thought this 20% yield is too good to be true. We looked at the mechanics of Luna and USD. We consider this a high risk instrument. So if you remember, we've never even listed USD, where pretty much every other platform did. So we play very conservatively, and our exposure to Luna was 0. If anybody on Twitter says otherwise, it's just FUD, and it's 100% completely false.
Moving to the next one. Why did you send nearly 1 billion in stablecoins to FTX? And were those 1 billion recovered?
First of all, people should always look at funds movement on both sides, right? Over a year, $1 billion was moved to FTX, and we recovered all of this. We only had exposure of under $10 million when FTX shut down. And FTX was a trading venue where this is one of the few trading venues with decent liquidity for some of the coins, like the ones I mentioned earlier, SRM, Ray, and they were also one of the primary venues for Solana. So we do hedge some of our customers' orders there. And the way the brokerage part of our business works is that every time customer places an order on the app, buy or sell, we have multiple venues where we could hedge this order, and we pick the most cost-efficient one with best liquidity, lowest cost, so we can pass on these savings to our customers. And this means that we are not taking any market risk. We're always market neutral. But it also means that there must be fund flows between our venue and other venues in the industry. And FTX was one of them, and a very small one for us, for that matter. So we've recovered everything. Our exposure is less than $10 million. Those are the facts, and everything else is just food.
And I believe we answered this question, but there were a bunch of questions specifically asking if you could explain hedging and how Crypto.com engages with hedging. I believe you answered most of it, but if you had anything else.
I think this is actually pretty simple, and I think strategically what's important to us, I will also add, strategically what's important to us that we continue to grow Crypto.com exchange as a trading venue, so we progressively increase the level of liquidity on our own venue, so we can reduce reliance on other players in the industry for hedging purposes. We all know where are the centers of liquidity in the industry today, so it's our responsibility to make sure that we get you the best possible price and hedge it most efficiently. But ideally, over time, as we climb the rankings, and I think the Gen 3.0 release for our exchange is a cool milestone, because now we've got a tremendously competitive platform functionality-wise. It will allow us to compete on that front, and it will allow us to get to better levels of performance so that we can reduce our reliance on third-party venues.
So moving on to the next question, some people were curious, making parallels to FTX and wondering, do we use CRO as collateral for loans? How do we manage funds externally? Can you provide some clarity there?
We never used CRO as a collateral for even a single loan in our history, not even once. And if you guys remember, it was about almost 2 years ago, we've actually burned 70 billion of excess supply of CRO. So the short answer is no, we've never used it. We never needed to use it. We've got a very simple business that generates fairly decent amount of revenue, and we focus on this.
There's another question related to having released our cold wallet addresses and showing the reserves that we have. Everybody started to ask, what about liabilities? Do we hold more assets than liabilities? How does that work? What's the relationship there between those cold wallet addresses and what's there, our assets and our liabilities?
Yeah, again, this is partial information, and all of the other players who are releasing it last week, they released the assets first, because this is the thing that you can compile in the fastest possible way with companies like Nansen, where you just create a dashboard, plug in the addresses, and it calculates it automatically, right? Whenever you need to bring in an external auditor and look at the other side of the equation, it takes a couple of weeks. So both sides with assets and liabilities, proving that we've got full one-to-one reserve coverage, will be available in the audited proof of reserves report coming in a few weeks. I want to also mention that on top of this, we've got a tremendously robust balance sheet as a company. So we never needed to raise any funds. We don't need to do it now. We don't anticipate that we will ever need to do it. We are a very strong balance sheet, and that also helps to weather this type of fluctuations.
I'm going to skip the next question because I think you addressed it, unless you had anything else to add about DeFi wallet and the Cronos ecosystem and the relationship there.
Again, we support the notion of decentralization. This is the centerpiece of true crypto ethos. You need to control your money, your data, and identity. This is your basic human right. This is what we're all about. We invested tremendously in building the decentralized part of our ecosystem with the DeFi wallet. Again, more than 5 million downloads. People love this product. You should try it. You can connect it to your main crypto.com custodial wallet and move funds back and forth as you please, very quickly, very easily. And the Cronos ecosystem. There are more than 400 projects building on Cronos today. We are a contributor to this open source initiative, and we're even giving back to in terms of our contribution to Cosmos projects, because this was started as a Cosmos based project. So we believe in it. And again, our actions in terms of being fully transparent, open source, contributing, bringing 400 projects into this into Cronos, I think it speaks very loudly about our commitment to decentralization.
Cool. The next question, or again, another really popular one: how does crypto.com earn generate yields? I think a lot of people see it like a bank account. Right.
Well, we view this as a rewards program to onboard users. We've never considered taking irresponsible lending risks as a way to juice the yields further and scale this product more than it is possible in a safe way. So this is important to understand. And once it reached a certain scale, we had to cut the rates so that our cost as a percentage of revenue drops. And we've done it as probably the first company in the industry, and nobody was happy about it. But we act responsibly in terms of managing our financial performance. So we've done it. This was the right decision, and it allows us to have a business that is cash flow positive today. So it's very, very important that people understand the differences in how different companies view risk and how do they operate their platforms.
This is a popular question we get all the time. How does crypto.com afford all these marketing spends with the amount of revenue?
I think that people need to understand how the communication side of things work whenever this type of deal is announced. Say our deal with our partners at UFC, there's a tagline number of around 175 million. But everybody needs to understand this is a 10-year deal. Crypto.com Arena, it's a 20-year deal. So we simply pay a small portion of this long-term commitment every year. So the way we looked at this is it's an investment in building a trusted brand, and it's still a very manageable portion of our revenues, roughly 10% on an annual basis. So if you compare to how much other brands are spending per year as a percentage of their revenue on branding, it's not crazy. People think it's crazy because they look at the total numbers over 10, 20 years. But on annual base, as a percentage of revenue, it's quite reasonable. And I think that I always get asked, would you still do this deal if you knew that this deal, if you knew how the market unfolds? We've made a decision that we want to go out there and get our name out there. And we got to a pretty decent scale with 70 million users. It would never be possible without this investment into our brand awareness. And I believe that this is also one of our contributions to the industry, because we managed to get the word out there, not only for ourselves, but also for the entire industry, if only by the virtue of our name.
Absolutely. I love seeing our name everywhere. What are your expectations about the future, and where do you see crypto.com in 5 years?
That's a great question. And, I think after the events of last week, everybody needs to think about how do we restore trust for the entire industry. It's been shaken, badly damaged. in case of many people lost. It's going to require a tremendous amount of work and commitment from every single player in this industry in order to restore this. So this is our priority one. Continue to be the trusted, responsible player that has a fully regulated business that everybody can understand, is fully transparent, so that we can provide a place that is safe and secure for the users, so that they have a place to go to. And if you extrapolate a few years down the road, like 5 years, okay, so I think that the industry is going to come back, and is going to come back stronger than ever. I think collectively, it's very painful now, but we will benefit collectively from removal of bad actors from the industry. But I want everybody to understand that restoring this faith in our space is going to take time and work. It's not going to be overnight. There's another aspect of it that I frequently think about, and that bear markets are actually good for one thing: really building. There is no hype. You can focus on building products that customers actually want. You need to get to real product market fit. You need to generate real revenues. Those things tend to be a very conducive atmosphere for releasing stuff that is breakthrough. And these innovations that are being built right now are going to help us drive the next cycle of adoption. So I think it's going to be fine. I remain very optimistic about the industry. I'm also clear-eyed about the amount of work that is going to be required from all of us. And I think that if you think about the possibilities, as an industry, we've barely scratched the surface of the potential that this technology holds. I want to see a social network coming out of this space during the next cycle, a product that will onboard 1 billion plus users, a single product. There's still so much to do. So really keep faith, stay strong. People who were here in 2018 and 2019, in the depths of the winter, they felt the same things you're feeling now. So I think you need to understand that if you want to have outcomes, you need to have conviction and commitment. And if you have those two things, you're going to do exceptionally well in the future in this space.
All right. So if you've seen my eyes zipping around, it's because I'm trying to catch all the questions coming through on YouTube and elsewhere. So We've got a good one, I think a really good one from Armand Berry. And Armand asked, will you improve rewards on your Visa cards again?
So that's a tricky one because I don't want to overcommit. I'll give you my general answer how I think about rewards. We love to give back to our community and onboard as many people as we can. But we need to balance the revenues that we're generating from our core business with the expenditure on rewards. So you can expect us to have a more attractive set of rewards when the market comes back. In fact, the way we've built our product is that we've got flexibility to do so. So the answer is, like, as long as it makes sense from sustainability of the business perspective, we're keen to give back more.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. We've got a good question here from Not a Toyota. That's the screen name. Please explain your process to validate sending funds to the correct addresses. Where was the breakdown in the 400 million moved incorrectly?
All right, that's a great question. So first thing I want to clarify is that every single address that that our systems allow funds to be sent to is whitelisted and approved and pre-approved. And there's no way that systems can go to an address that we can't control and get the funds back from. So people were speculating that, we had to go and ask Gate.io to return the funds to us. No, we could just withdraw the funds and send it back because it was our corporate account with them. It's just the amount was so large that it was above their daily withdrawal limits. So we've asked them to increase our daily withdrawal limits, and that was the extent of their help. So people need to understand that at no time the funds were at risk of being sent somewhere where we couldn't get it back. And of course, we build the systems in a way to minimize and eliminate any potential for any kind of errors. And after this incident, we've further strengthened it, changed the process, improved it in order to make sure it just doesn't happen again. It happened over 3 weeks ago. It had nothing to do with Gate doing their proof of reserves. It had nothing to do with any of the craziness that's been happening since FTX collapsed. We're not perfect. We need to improve, and this has been a company that grew tremendously over the last couple of years. We are fixing stuff and improving every single day. But everybody needs to understand that there was the systems would not allow us to send the funds somewhere where we couldn't retrieve them.
All right, I think we'll end it with one more question. The screen name is a little bit funny. LFG to dinner. Will we see Crypto.com at the FIFA World Cup?
Oh, of course. We are the global partner of FIFA World Cup as the only cryptocurrency business. And, there's going to be probably 5 billion people watching the games. 5 billion. And the name Crypto.com is going to be all over this. So once again, it's going to serve to raise the awareness about it and maybe help a tiny bit with this issue of trust, just tiny bit, because of the visibility and being right next to the most trusted brands in the world. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a tremendous tournament. Hopefully it will allow all of us to relax a bit and stop thinking about this collapse last week. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be great. And again, I hope you guys have a good time. We also will have some stuff super special for you to participate in, but that's something that we're going to be announcing later.
Awesome. That's it for the questions. Again, thank you so much to everyone in the community who reached out. Stay in touch with us on Twitter, and I'm going to pass it back to Chris for any last closing thoughts.
Right, closing thoughts. Well, the first thing I want to say is I want to thank our community for the tremendous support. I see you guys backing us up on Twitter super hard and other social networks when people are just trying to speculate and throwing around baseless allegations. I really appreciate it. It's great to know that this community is super tight and understands who we are as a brand, who we are as a team, and how we operate, and understand. I want to thank the community for this understanding that they can see what we've done over the last couple of years, what we've accomplished together, and sticking with us. I think it's great. I really truly appreciate it. That's number one. Number two, again, remember, ignore what they say and focus on what they do. Look at people's actions. Look at how we behave over the last couple of years. Look at all the licenses we got from tier 1 jurisdictions. Please compare it with any other platform and show me who's done a better job at securing these or the progress we've made on security certifications, privacy certifications. And now we are going to lead the way with transparency. So look at actions, not at words, and make your own mind based on what you see, rather than listening to people pontificating on Twitter, people who, frankly speaking, very frequently, they have no idea what they're talking about. So that's my ask of you. The third thing I want to mention is, in a summary, is that our focus is going to remain on pushing this industry to be more transparent, more compliant, and more safe for everybody. I think we've all learned a big lesson last week with this unexpected and shocking collapse of FTX. We need to collectively do better, and you can count on crypto.com to lead the way. And you can count on crypto.com to prove all the naysayers wrong in the coming months and years. Thank you all for joining.
Couldn't be more professional, man. This thing, yep. Send it to Jupiter, dude. No way. No, guys, I knew it. I'm not gonna sleep, guys. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back if you're just joining right now. My name is Oscar Ramos, and if before I was crazy for crypto.com, no way, dude. Oh, no way. No. Couldn't be more professional. Couldn't be more straight, transparent, and clear. All those questions, the 1 billion, the 400 million, the FUD, the... Nah, bro. Nah, all this FUD is nonsense. It's childish play, and whoever follows it, I honestly lose respect for you, man. Like, no. What are you supposed... What kind of FUD? So classy, so nice. I mean, no, man. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about it? No, bro. I'm not selling anything. I'm not selling any crow. It's all fine. Withdrawals are fine. Purchasing is fine. The network is fine. Don't look at what they say. Look at what they do, man. Absolutely. Look this thing right now. Oh, well, FTX is gonna... FTX collapse now. Next is crypto.com because we don't like it. And you know who started? Man. Let it rip, baby. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, baby. Look at this. Send it. Send it now. 1 a.m. and Oscar just got wild. 1 a.m. and look at this, baby. Let's look. Man. Oscar pump in the house, everybody. You better go ahead and smash the beautiful like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel right now if you haven't done so. The point of the story, guys, is all of my little doubts, concerns, FUD, or whatever you want to call it, it's gone. It's dead. It's cooked. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's absolutely gone. It's absolutely gone. Such perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at this, everybody. Amazing. I'm like, cannot really. Wow, guys. Beautiful, everybody. Beautiful job done. Just had to tweet something. You see how many people are looking? 7,000 people, 8,000 people, and beautiful 1,000 people here. No way. The FUD is over. The FUD is over. The FUD is absolutely over, guys. There's no FUD anymore. There's no, what are you gonna FUD about? You know what I'm gonna FUD about? Not buying. Probably not buying. Oh, I need to buy Cronos right now, man. Dude, look at how cheap it is, bro. I mean, bro, we just have to stick together. This thing is gonna balloon. This thing is gonna balloon right now. I'm gonna go to the 1 hour right now. Oh, yes. I think it's fair to say that the crow bottom is called, and we're not, I don't know, but it's gonna be difficult to see those prices again, guys. All those influencers will start jumping out and start saying I'm bullish on crow. But just remember who stayed here fighting the good fight against all the garbage FUD since the very beginning. And his name is Oscar Ramos, everybody. But I'm happy. I'm happy that at least more people are getting it, guys. It's just amazing to see. It's just amazing to see, guys, the power of this community. Look at Bitcoin right now, too. Even FTX, I just died, please. I don't care about you. But look at Cronos. Look at Bitcoin right now, man. Amazing. Such a professional. I mean, cannot believe it, man. Such a great job, man. Freaking professionals. That's what FTX lacks. Professionalism. That's what they lack. Professionalism. That's what we need in these times like this. Calm pace. That's it. Man. Chris literally gave us an opportunity to buy crow cheap. If I'm gonna have FOMO, you better have FOMO. I better have FOMO during these cheap prices, guys. Oscar is gonna have a meltdown. Oh, man. Guys, if you couldn't sustain the FUD, remember what I told you, but I'm not moving anything. I just loved how we paced up from the DeFi wallet, from everything, talking about the World Cup coming in 6 days now. They have special things for us, surprises. We'll see what is going on. I'm not leaving, guys. I'm just not leaving. And I'm going to close this poll right now with almost 1,000 votes. We're going up, everybody. We're going up. 15 minutes right now. Yes, bro. People are buying right now. All this FUD is nonsense. Will crypto have a massive comeback? Yes. And yes, with crow to $1 and no FUD amount, 14%. Goodbye, guys. I mean, hope you come back later on because this ship is barely beginning. I do want to remind you that we're still in a bear market. We're still in wartime. We're still in garbage inflation, right? And we have more garbage things coming up. But exactly what I wanted to know, it just occurred. Professionalism couldn't be more amazing, guys. Professionalism couldn't be more amazing, man. Oscar's keeping crow because Chris is a nice guy. I mean, he actually, after listening for 30 minutes, he really seems like a really, really, really nice guy, to be honest with you. I'm not here. I mean, that's exactly what we want. Look at this beautiful thing. People replying right now. Let's go. Congrats. Anytime, brother. Hope the FUD stops and crow pumps. Chris did us and the entire industry the best AMA. What a leader. Respect. Of course, man. Wow, Chris. Honestly, you take the big W. Take the big W for sure. See you in 1 minute. I mean, this guy, I was looking at his profile many weeks ago. His you can see it on LinkedIn, and his background, and he's ready for these things. Tectonic getting us a green candlestick. Nice. We're gonna come back, baby. Are you ready to meet Kevin's face? Are you ready to meet Kevin's face meltdown? The moon guide that's saying meltdown. How stupid. How can they trust their own thinking without knowing what they've done? These great people. I mean, insane, man. Trust wallet pumping, very good. And yep, now where are the losers? Well, this is the first the first 24 hours of a brand new day. And crypto.com, something tells me, everybody, something tells me that we are going to come back very nicely. Oh, look at this. Yeah, guys, FUD is over. FUD is absolutely over. It's 1000% over, guys. It's over. It's over. That's it. Binance, I love you, man. CC, you guys are awesome. But that tweet hurt this FUD feeling for 24 hours. And I think the positive thing is that tweet helped all these Twitter spaces speculate, and it provoked Chris getting us this AMA. And I gotta tell you, thank you, because what you just did, you just ignited me, and you just ignited thousands of Crocon holders to probably never leave crypto.com. So thank you. If you think that was gonna help Binance, no, brother. It's just gonna help crypto.com so much, man. No. You just don't know what you just did, man. You just don't know what you just did, man. Because you created something that I think you're not gonna stop. And if you're jealous, Binance, I mean, you guys are awesome. But if you're jealous, you didn't get the World Cup. Now you're gonna be more jealous because more people are gonna be following crypto.com than anyone. Look at this beauty. Liked. I'm gonna just like every single comment. Best AMA ever. Fortune favors the brave. Congrats to you and thank you, everybody. It's because of you we do this. It's because of you we do this. You go ahead and comment. I'm just gonna be there. You go. I was following the wrong Oscar. Man, mad respect. Love it, everybody. Ah, man, we're just gonna come back so strong, guys. I mean, I bought like a 9 cents or so. It collapsed to 5 cents, and I got people calling me. I got tweets. I got emails calling me like, "Is this it?" And I'm like, "Can people just look at all the progress that they've done? Like, why are you discussing about a cent, $400 million? Obviously, that has to be whitelisted. Even us, who are we nobodies, sometimes when you go to a centralized exchange to withdraw, you need to whitelist that address. Imagine sending $400 million. Do you think they're that stupid to just copy and paste it and we'll see if they get it? Oh my Lord. No, man. Even us who are nobodies, we have to whitelist sometimes. They, of course, have to whitelist it, man. So thank you, Cece. Thank you for that opportunity, because when I wake up, which it's already almost 2 a.m. and I know, I've said I'm willing to lose my reputation for this company, and I was not wrong, because I won't have to lose it. This thing is gonna come back very strong, guys, and I just, from the bottom of my heart, what an amazing support. 800 people, 1,000 people or so. No way, guys. I don't deserve this, guys, but I hope that you're getting, first and foremost, entertainment, right? Because I'm not a financial advisor, as you know, but I get really excited. I get really passionate, as you know me already. So entertainment is key. This is YouTube. This is crypto. So you need entertainment and crypto to make sure that you are going to survive the crypto world in a bear market, when the feelings and emotions are to the highest degree. Because when we're in a bull market, anyone just can come and chill whatever, and you're going to do well. But in the bear market, you get to know them by their actions, guys, by their actions. And that's what we're here to say, that, man. Ah, man. You're just amazing. Just amazing. Love the content, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot, man. Oscar, you know this, man. This is a bull trap. CC. Just an amazing story. Just an amazing story. Look at Bitcoin too. Great stuff. Amazing stuff. And this is probably gonna go nuts too. Best Crow live interview AMA ever, in my opinion. Thanks, Chris. I'm all in on Cronos now. Such a professional job done, baby. Such a professional job done. Absolutely. And yeah, the price is going up. It's not gonna be crypto.com, baby. It's not gonna be crypto.com. Take a look at this. This is serious business, not for to anyone. Good job, Chris. Where are you now, CC? Thank you for igniting. Thank you for igniting the entire crypto community, CC. You just provoked it, this one. Very clear answers for crypto.com CEO. I agree, guys. I agree. Crow is number one, and one day it's been for months. $10 easy. That's what people are saying. Let's go. I'm liking all of this, guys. Let's go. Of course, guys. Of course. No, yeah. We're going to be fine, guys. We're going to be fine. Now, with this AMA, I have high convictions that all the FUD is gone. We're going to be absolutely fine. And my Lord, such a blessing having crypto.com in our lives, to be honest with you. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Let's see. CC22 AMA later. He's gonna speak to. Okay. Yep. He's another AMA with Binance, right? Well, I hope you guys have an amazing time. Wish you the best. And like I said, I want the entire community to thrive, right? But yeah. Yeah, man. It's about time. It's about time. Take a look at all these people. People are excited, and we're gonna do fine, brothers and sisters. We're gonna do absolutely fine. This Cronos soldier has to go to sleep. This Cronos soldier is beyond drained and tired, man. This Cronos holder is destroyed, and now it's time for me to recharge for you tomorrow. My fellows, that's it. That's all I have. My energy has reached the limit. Hope that you enjoyed this. Man, I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. I'm gonna go and sleep now. Tomorrow work. Expect more from me. Thank you, guys. God bless you all. Chris, hats off. Hats off to you. Anything, check the links down below. Like, subscribe before you leave, guys. I would appreciate that a lot. Get your free crypto.com Cronos in the link down below. Look at this beautiful chat right now. Well done, Ramos for president. Great job, Oscar. Rest well, Oscar. Thank you very much to all my awesome moderators, to my awesome, just awesome people. And because I think it just happened, actually, sorry, before I leave, and I have a little bit less people, but it's fine. Before I leave, I just wanna celebrate this with you guys, because I think it just happened, and I'm sure it happened. We just reached 45,000 subscribers. What is happening, guys? I'm so blessed. I'm so happy. I'm a nobody. And because of you, we're gonna make history, guys. Muchísimas gracias a todos mis hermanos y hermanas. Obviamente soy mexicano, hablo español y es mucho esfuerzo, mucha dedicación, mucho trabajo, pero gracias a ustedes, chicos, seguimos adelante y van a ver que me los voy a llevar conmigo pronto, ¿ok? Saluditos, cuídense mucho, besitos. Y adelante, chicos. Thank you very much, guys, for coming in, for your support. And let's go, guys. That's it. Crow out. Peace. Bye, guys. Let's go.